Welcome back to another Mercs Legion War Recap video. Sometimes you get an easy matchup where you're matched up with a clan that's a little bit lower than you, making your war pretty easy. Sometimes you are that smaller clan. In this case, we were that smaller fish and had a rough matchup against Indiana. Still, we had some 3-star attacks to show you. So let's go ahead and get into it. This first attack I want to show you is by Todd-da, doing a really nice dragon BBQ. But one of the things that makes this attack a little unique is the angle that he chooses to come from. Typically when you do a dragon barbecue, you'll want to come in behind the air sweeper, or at almost a 90-degree angle to the air sweeper. The air sweeper can get pretty annoying sometimes and slow down your dragon attack to the point that it causes you to run out of time. It's happened on a few occasions. However, taking a look at this angle he's coming in directly into the air sweeper. Now, it works out in this base because look how far back that air sweeper is compared to the other air defenses. So even though the dragons are going to be going upwind, you could say, to the air sweeper, they're not in range of that air sweeper now, and those dragons and balloons are able to take out the air defenses with very little interaction from that air sweeper, and he's able to take out the rest of this base without much of a problem. Did a really nice job of keeping his dragons spread out, so that way as they moved in towards the base they were able to fan out and just make this wall of dragon fire that comes through the base. The air sweeper does get a little bit more annoying the closer he gets to it. However, he doesn't have any air targeting defenses that are a massive threat to his large group of dragons. So pretty good attack for Todd-da using dragons. Just one thing you want to consider is what angle is that air sweeper in, so that way that helps coordinate where your attack is, but also look at where the air sweeper is in relationship to the air defenses you need to take out. So, very nice job Todd-da on getting a 3-star attack. The second attack I want to show you is by hoopasaurusrex, doing a really nice example of a go wipe attack. There are 3 steps to a very successful attack. Step 1 is to lure and kill the clan castle. So he sends in 1 hog inside the radius of the enemy clan castle, and he's able to draw out any of the troops that were inside. Make sure you count the number of troops that come out as far as their troop space. You don't want to be left with a balloon inside the clan castle doing a hog attack. That could be disaster for you. So it pulls him up to a corner where there are no defenses able to target his troops, drops a poison spell, and melts the troops very effectively using his wizards. So, very good for step 1 of lure and kill the clan castle. You get an A+ there, Hoops. Next step is to get to and kill the enemy archer queen. Well, there's no enemy archer queen here as this is a Town Hall 8 base. However, still approaching it the same way, drops a quake spell, and then he's able to drop his golems in, drop his king right behind it along with the P.E.K.K.A.s, and those troops are going to be able to lock onto the enemy barbarian king rather quickly and take it out. If this was an enemy archer queen, it would have been a very effective way to get to and kill the enemy archer queen. So, A+ there again, Hoops. The third step is taking out a secondary objective. Well, in a go wipe attack, one of the objectives is to get in there and take out the core of the base as quickly as possible, because that's where a lot of the heavy hitting defenses are. So the way you do this is to create that proper funnel. If you look, he was able to take out the structures around the quake spell, and all of his troops funneled straight into the core of the base. So he did a very nice job getting that nice wide funnel and kept his troops very focused, and they all went right inside the base except for a couple of wizards. So excellent job on all 3 steps here. Step 1 is lure and kill the enemy clan castle, A+. The next step is to get to and kill the enemy archer queen, in this case the barbarian king, A+. The third step is to complete a secondary objective, which in this case is create a proper funnel so that way your troops can be focused into where you need them to go. A+. Very good hoopasaurusrex on a nice 3-star attack. The last attack to show you today is an attack by Thor, doing a really effective go wee wee. And why is this one so effective? Well, look at the style of this base, look how it's set up. Those quad quakes are going to open up almost every single compartment that has a defense in it, and it's just going to make this base a walk in the park essentially here. Using the quad quake spells effectively, folks, can get you into places consistently and long term that a jump spell cannot. So drops his double quad quake spells, or 8 quake as I've heard it called also, Then he drops in a couple of his golems first. Now, one thing I really like about this is he didn't drop all of his golems in one spot at the same, like one finger drop. He spread them out. Now, even though they're getting funneled into the same location, what's going to happen is as these defenses go down from the witches and wizards, the golems are going to redirect and target different defenses throughout the base. If you look here, you've got a couple golems that are going inside, one stayed up top, a couple golems went down south. That's what you need your golems to do, is to tank a wide area of the base. If those golems had all gone north, any of the wizards and witches that went south would have been picked off rather easily. So very good planning on Thor's part of spreading out your golems so that way they target a spread out area of base. And because this base is so open now, the wizards and witches are able just to walk through and annihilate every single building that they come across, with the golems in front tanking for them. So excellent job on a really solid go wee wee attack. One of the attacks I've seen our clan getting much better at is this go wee wee attack, finding that it's extremely effective even with low level Town Hall 9 troops against low level Town Hall 9 bases. This wasn't a low level Town Hall 9. However, it was still very effective because his troops were rather high, well, in fact, max for a Town Hall 9. So awesome job, Mercs Legion. Too bad we had a loss this time. Hopefully in the next war we'll be able to do a better job. Keep up the hard work, Mercs. This is Eureka Havoc from Mercs Legion, helping you to clash without fear.